In this lesson, I will show you how to take your prototype that you just created and share it with your developers, stakeholders, and clients. In order to share your app's prototype, make sure you are in the third mode, which is share mode here. Once you are in this mode, you will see on your left side, there are only two tools available. The first one is a selection tool, shortcut is V, and the second is a zoom tool, shortcut is Z. And on your right side, there are a few options for the link setting. The first one, link. This is the file name that you can share with other people, and you can rename according to your preferred file name. Under the view setting here, there are plenty of options for you to choose. Once you click at this drop-down arrow button, there is an option for you to choose for your shared link, as in design review, development, presentation, user testing, and you can also custom the share mode for your sharing link. This tutorial, let's choose design review first. This is the first view setting that we can create the link in order to get feedback on our design for apps prototyping. Once you click at the design review, at the bottom here, there's an option for link access that you can also specify who has access for this link. Click at this drop-down menu button, drop-down arrow button. There are two options. The first one, anyone with the link, or only invited people. If you click at the only invited people, you can click at add or invite people and include the email of people that you would like to have access for this link. Now let's go for anyone with the link. Once you are done setting the view setting and also the link access, you can click at this link, or you can also choose copy link, or perhaps you would like to embed the code and paste it in somewhere else. And the last option, you can also share it on the Behance account. So let's try to click at this link first. Once I click at this, it will automatically open up in the browser. Give it some time to process all the interface that we have created before. So this is one of the interface that has been shown in this design. On the bottom here, it shows 1 of 12. You can either swipe the left or the right in order for you to check the app's prototype that you have done previously. So you can also click at this icon on the top left corner, which it will summarize the whole interface that you are about to share with the other people. And if you would like to go back to the previous interface, you can just random click at any design here. So in this case, I'll just click at this home page and it will bring me back to the previous interface. Now, on your right section here, you will see there's a box for you to leave a comment. You can type any comment, as in please make adjustment the image, change the other collection. So you can either mention a user. For an example, maybe I put random people and just this one. And you can also place a pin on the design that you would like to have the changes. Click at this place a pin. I can locate the placement for this pin that will be a much clearer instruction for the other user interface to do the changes later on. So once I'm done with these comments, I can just click the submit button and it will automatically appear here. So if you are sharing this link with a lot of people, as in the clients and the stakeholders, there might be a lot of comments coming in on this section here. And there will be a lot of crowded in terms of the pin. But once you have set all this pin, it will be much more easier because once you highlight at this pin, it will automatically highlight the comment section on the left or the right corner here. And if you are the user interface designer, you can make a comment and hit the reply button here. So if I click at this reply, done, and click the submit. So in a way, for this function, you can also interact with your clients, stakeholders, and also the developers. In design review, you can always update link whenever there is any changes on your design or prototype. You can always go back to the design to do any changes on your user interface, and you can always jump back to the prototype to do adjustment for your prototyping. And once it is done, you can go back to the share mode and click the update link. So any changes that has been done previously, it will automatically update it in this link. Let's try to choose other view setting for your share mode and share link. Previously, we have gone for design review. Now let's choose development in order for you to share your design or prototype with developers. Once you click at the development view, you have an option under the export for Android here. There's a downward facing arrow. If you click at it, you have an option for website, iOS, or Android. So let's go for Android. You can also take this downloadable asset if you would like to. Now, under the link access, there's two options that you can choose, which is anyone with a link or only invited people. If you choose only invited people, make sure to insert the email of specific people that you would like to have access for this link. Now let's go for anyone with a link and click this update link button in order for it to update the public link. Give some time to load. Now, once it's done, as usual, you can either click at this blue link or you can just copy the link, and you also have an option to copy the embed code, and the last one you can share on the Behance. Now let's click at this link and it will open up in the browser. Give it some time to load. Now you will see that the interface is almost the same like the design preview previously. You can click at this top left corner icon, which it will summarize the overall interface that you have created. And you can always choose one by one in order for it to go back to the previous interface. And you can slide to your left or to your right. And if you would like to quickly go back to the home page, you can just click at this icon and it brings you to the home page. Now, as design preview setting, you can also make a comment here. So let's try to leave a comment as in change to transition to other setting. So I can either place a pin or mention a specific user. So in this case, let's just place a pin and highlight here and hit the button submit. Now it will automatically appear in this section. The only things that different compared to the design preview is there's an options for the developers to view the spec. If you click at this icon, it will brings to this specific setting. So if you scroll at each of the interface, it will change accordingly. Now, under the screen details, this is the previous setting that we have chosen for our mobile application. And under the color, there are specific hex code that will be very helpful for the developers to code in order for them to create your prototype application later. It also consists of character style, as in the name for your font that you've been using in this interface, the typeface size, as well as the typeface family, regular, bold, and etc. And it also captures the interaction that you have chosen for your application. Now, you can try to apply the design review or development view for your app's prototyping. If you would like to share the presentation with your client, you can always choose the presentation view, which it will optimize for presenting your design with others. And if you would like to test your prototype with the other user, you can choose the user testing, which is ideal for testing the prototype. And the last one, you have an option to custom your viewing experience. And you can choose and take which one you would prefer to have the most in your share mode and the share link. You can try to practice the share mode and share the link of your app's prototype with others. In the next lesson, you will learn how to publish your app's prototype.